Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to not a podcast. Deadass, this just isn't a podcast. But we are your neighborhood idiots. I am Squishy. I'm joined by Hayo, Slushi, and Sin. Introduce yourself, fellas.
That's crazy. Hi.
That's crazy. I mean, what order do we do this in?
Hey.
What's good? I'm going up.
Anyways, hey. So this is episode 1 of Not a Podcast. We're going to get into a couple of topics here. But before we get into any of the topics, I have the overarching question to ask you guys.
Right.
And that is, are there animes that are getting sequels that they don't need? And, sub-question, which animes do you believe need a sequel?
I'm saying fuck the main question because this is who I am. Soul Eater. Let's go. Soul Eater needs one. I'm sorry.
I gotta agree with you.
Does it have to be an anime sequel or can I get a Netflix sequel?
Is it a Netflix anime?
It's an anime that I want to become a Netflix sequel.
What is
I want
it?
a live action anime sequel.
To what?
I want a live action sequel of Samurai Champloo.
Wait.
That
Okay.
one's actually doable. That's
You
actually
might be
doable.
onto something with that one, bro. Hold on, wait.
You actually
It's
are.
not too complicated. It's all just live action stunts, so ain't no way to really fuck it up if you follow the story.
Ugh.
See, you say that, but then I raise you Death Note.
Damn.
That's not. It wasn't. The blueprint was there for them. There was already a live action Death Note too. There's a Death Note stage play, and then you got the Netflix adaptation.
I'm pretty sure the stage play was better.
Oh, well,
Hey,
I have a
musical.
counter to that.
I'm sorry, what? Hold up. It's a musical?
I think.
It's a Death Note
Don't quote me on that.
Hell no.
Don't quote me on that.
Can't be.
Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
Sensei, you had a question.
Yeah, no. I have a counter to that statement about the Death Note.
All right.
What's your counter?
Unlike Samurai Champloo, Death Note does have supernatural aspects.
I mean, you literally write a motherfucker's name in a book and they die. It's kind of like
Shit.
Of course, it's super.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even with like CGI is also within that.
But CGI is hella advanced now.
Yeah, and even still, CGI would still be involved in the creation of Samurai
But
Champloo.
It's Netflix
Not as
CGI
much,
we're
though.
talking about.
Netflix
Samurai
CGI
Champloo
can be good
is
though.
Apparently not with anime.
Hey, listen.
See?
Okay, bro.
Netflix does have some good CGI, but they be fucking up the anime.
Okay, so we've got 2 contenders on the table. We've got Soul Eater, which I definitely agree with Soul Eater, because I'm gonna just so y'all know, I'm gonna be referring to it as a brotherhood treatment because of Fullmetal Alchemist. But the ending of Soul Eater, wow, if you didn't know about the manga, you can't be pissed off because you're just like, okay, cool, whatever. But like, if you did know about the manga and you know that they rushed the ending, it's like, okay,
So you want to kick
now
the
I want to
TV
see.
off.
The show
Now I want to see the way it's supposed to end. I want to know what was supposed to happen, not what they made happen.
Leader's biggest complaint is that the ending was rushed as fuck.
Okay, let me put it like
Yeah.
let me put it like this.
Marco pulled out some bullshit.
Okay, I gotta put it in this sense. A lot of motherfuckers who watch anime read manga,
Okay.
so it's like you gotta. I feel like you have to end it the way the manga set it up to end, or else the shit just not gonna either it's not gonna work or it's not gonna make sense.
The reason
Okay.
it doesn't though is because the anime moves a lot faster than the manga does. So
Yeah.
when they catch up, they either gotta wait or make their own story.
I was like,
Like,
I'm gonna throw in and speak out as the only female in here who's watched this. Oran High School Host Club needs a 2nd season. I don't care.
no,
The
not
fan
that.
has been waiting for years.
As
We
someone
need
who
a
was just
2nd
forced
season.
to watch that, as a nigga who was forced to watch that, it's not that
My
bad.
toxic advocacy in me is literally about to say fuck the fandom, but I can't say fuck the fandom. I can't say fuck the fandom.
Edit that out. Edit it out.
I'm keeping it in. Fucking.
Hey, speaking of the topic at hand right now, I do want to say I feel like animes that get movie sequels. I feel like movie sequels to season 1 anime are unnecessary, in my opinion.
See,
Like,
it depends
going
though.
from movie to the anime, or going from anime to movie?
one season anime to movie.
So
I'm about to
would
say,
you say that?
damn.
I was like, so what are you saying that the
So I'll
Demon
give you an
Slayer movie
example.
wasn't necessary?
I'll give you. Okay, yes, we can use that as an example. Me personally, I feel like they could have given us more for the character Rengoku rather than just putting his entire story in a movie and then having a whole
You don't want to know my Goku
dedicated
opinions.
to Hashira afterwards.
Listen, we ain't talking about your Goku opinions right now.
You
We
don't
ain't
want.
talking
Listen,
right now.
listen.
Talk about you and I don't know.
For background context on what the fuck this is. Like I have an obsession with Giyu. I have an obsession with Giyu Tomioka, and another friend of ours has an obsession with Rengoku. Yeah, that should kind of tell you.
Goku.
No.
You.
Okay, so
Fire
you
on
feel
way.
so you feel like with how Rengoku's thing was, like that's what you mean by like it should have been that.
Well, that's just an example. There's other animes that have done the same thing.
Like Dragon Ball.
I feel like
The number of Dragon Ball and of movies.
okay.
And
Dragon Ball movies, a majority of them are non-canon
not
to
canon.
the main storyline.
It's not. You're right.
Right.
So I say they get a chance to slide with that, considering that. But considering anime who are making canon movies,
Right.
I feel like it's just a rush in their work.
I mean, but even still, like they made the movie, but even they went back and made the series. Like they animated episodes that went over the same thing the movie did.
If the movie is plot important, I say I will watch it.
I do.
But I don't
I
want
can't do
a
that
movie
for
to
you.
not be plot important.
I have a couple of animes that I feel like should get a remake though. And it's like I know that this is technically still going. Promise Neverland needs a fucking redo.
Promise Neverland needs a redo.
It needs a reshot.
I did not watch that.
Because it was Promise Neverland was initially set up for success, and they took that they took the success they had in their hands and said, "We can do anything with this," and proceeded to fuck it up.
Beyblade as well. I feel like Beyblade will be great.
They need to bring back Beyblade. They have changed it so much now. Jenga's not even there no more. Bring back Jenga
Motherfuckers forget the original premise.
I mean, Beyblade
Yeah.
is kind of similar to
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It
It
is
has
similar to
different
Yu-Gi-Oh.
protagonists each season. Well, each series.
Okay, they kind of changed. Nah, because at first, the first three, it was literally just Jenga. It was more like how Bakugan did it, how Dan stayed. He just changed companions. And then they had made Bay Wheels and then Metal Burst. That's really when they just changed everything up.
I mean, even Jenga's not the OG Beyblade character, though.
That is true.
Yeah, he not.
That,
He's just the most popular one.
yeah.
He's the one that made Beyblade sell.
Fully Cooley.
I love Fully Cool. That needs to come back.
You think Fully Cooley needs a remake?
Yes.
Y'all are gonna hate me for this. I've never watched Fully Cooley to. I've never watched Fully Cooley to its entirety.
I'm gonna keep the comments for later.
Yeah, like I said, y'all gonna hate me for this.
What about Rurouni Kenshin?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
Bro.
Rurouni Kenshin needs a remake.
Kenshin
It needs a
Himura?
remake.
Kenshin Himura in these graphics?
Greatest sports. Oh my god.
I feel like a
Oh my
live
Never
action
say that
Rurouni
first word.
Kenshin.
Is that how you say that?
There is a live action Rurouni Kenshin. There actually is a live
There
action.
is.
There
There
is?
is
Yeah.
on Netflix. I totally forgot about that.
There is?
Yeah, there
Yes.
is a live action Rurouni Kenshin. It's a Netflix. It's a Netflix original. It's a Netflix adaptation.
Wait.
But I've never watched.
Unpopular opinion, I'm from its popularity, I'm assuming it probably didn't do as good because I have not seen anyone talking about it.
I haven't seen it, but you also gotta take into consideration Rurouni Kenshin actually isn't that popular of an anime.
It actually isn't. It just has a very cult fan base.
Yes,
For the motherfuckers who love Rurouni Kenshin, they love it.
Cause like, bro, when I tell you, I was sitting here like a couple months back, I was literally just sitting there rewatching Rurouni Kenshin. Like I'd have it on as like background noise somewhat, but I was still watching it because it's legitimately a good anime. That along with like,
I know right? Not Rurouni.
It's Ronin.
It's Ronin. Yeah, he's a Ronin.
See, I grew up around all my friends, and we all said Rurouni. We never said Ronin.
Yeah, and even when it was like, I'm pretty sure in the dub version,
I know he's a
Ronin.
I know it's Ronin.
I've always heard it as Ronin Kenshin. I've never heard it as how the fuck y'all said that?
Rurouni. Yeah.
But I don't think I can say that.
I just call it Kenshin. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I was like that, and then like y'all probably won't know this, but Ranma Half.
Oh, Ranma Half.
I feel like that should get a redo, especially today.
What is that?
I've heard of it.
What is that?
Give me that.
Look it up. Look up Ranma Half. Detective Conan too. I feel like these are all animes that if you brought them back now, the followings they would have.
Wait a minute.
Insane. They would have such massive followings now.
Wait, you said Detective Conan needs a remake?
Second season, I don't care. I just want more.
But, I mean, it's still going on till this day. It actually has more episodes than One Piece.
Does it?
Yes.
Anime?
It never ended. Anime. It's never ended.
Are you serious?
Yes, the Case Closed anime is still going on till this day.
What the fuck is this thing?
I didn't know that.
Do y'all know Zatch Bell? It's an anime called Zatch Bell. It's like
I've heard of it.
Have a little short blonde hair.
Yeah, the little short black kid. Not black kid, the little short kid.
Oh, that one.
Bro.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it all.
The character has really big eyes.
It's like it's basically like one of those OG fantasy animes.
Yeah, it is.
Cause it had the same like the same ending that Bleach had, where it got discontinued, like before it could reach an actual ending. Like I feel like that should do it. Like I feel like they should bring that back. What about Chobits?
I never watched Chobits. It just never interested me.
But you like Fruits Basket?
No, understand. Even when I watched the original Fruits Basket, I never finished it.
Wow.
Don't get me
attacked.
You feel attacked?
I feel attacked.
I didn't watch Fruits Basket.
Bro, Fruits Basket will make even the motherfuckers who think they're the toughest motherfuckers in the world like have emotion. Fruits Basket was beautiful.
See, I take that and I raise you Violet Evergarden. If you don't get emotional over Violet Evergarden,
bro,
Violet Evergarden,
don't get me started on Your Lie in April.
I never watched it. I heard it was good though. I heard it was good.
We're watching it.
I heard Your Lie. I heard Your Lie in April will make motherfuckers cry. Like
me and you are watching Your Lie.
Wait. Damn, Slushi, it should make you cry, bro.
That shit gonna bring up some past emotions.
It really is. For you especially, you gonna feel it.
No.
You're gonna feel it. I watched Your Lie with a couple of homies a while back, and when I tell you everything just resurfaced, I was just like, fuck.
But I don't know, bro. Fruits Basket was crazy. Fruit Basket made me fall in love the minute. What was his name? It was like not the dad. I think he was like I forgot his name.
Kyo, the cat?
Seguro? See, not Seguro. I forget his Shigeru. I think it was Shigeru. Shigeru. And he saw that Toru was like sleeping in the tent, and he just started laughing at her, bro. He just started laughing at her, bro. And I was like, okay, I'm about to love this show. But I don't know. I've been told that like Your Lie is a top tier anime that will bring so much emotion out.
Your Lie is a top tier emotional anime. Like it's one of those things where it's like
anime in general.
because when you look at, I say Your Lie is so top tier because people relate to the characters so much because of the main, what is it, like 4? There's some aspect of each character, or just like in general, at least you're going to relate to one character in some way at some point.
At some point, you are.
Like there's just no way that you don't relate to the characters at all throughout that series. If you don't, you're a fucking psychopath. I'm sorry. You just don't have a heart. I'm sorry.
You did say Violet Evergarden, right?
I did say Violet Evergarden.
Was that a Netflix original?
So, the anime itself is not a Netflix original, but there are several like Netflix original continuations and add-ons to the series.
Well,
like Netflix has an entire Violet Evergarden continuation, and since we're on that topic, how do we feel about Netflix animes and Netflix adaptations?
So their live action ain't hitting, but Netflix knows how to make an anime.
Netflix do make some pretty good animes if you ask me.
They gave us boxes. And I love boxes.
I have a standpoint that isn't typically the well-liked opinion. I don't think Netflix animes are as bad as people make them out to be.
Because I don't know, maybe because I'm weird, but they're not. They're not as bad as people try to point them out. Like, I've been watching Blue Period. When I tell you that it's so good, because I love art. And Blue Period is about like this kid who originally had no ambition, had no drive, and he falls in love with art. And you see his journey as he's falling in love with art and figuring out how to express himself through art and not just follow the techniques, but also be his own person within it. And like just watching that and seeing it happen is beautiful. And it's a Netflix original. And like, but they're doing so well with the story that it's just like, I don't care that it's a Netflix original because it's good on its own.
Okay, that's fair as fuck, right? But I haven't watched enough Netflix animes. I've definitely watched a good amount though. Like,
so how about, as someone who's sat here and probably watched the entire catalog of Netflix animes, how about Seven Deadly Sins?
No.
They're one of their most popular animes.
I hate it.
Okay, Netflix
I
did
hate
it.
it.
Wait. My bad, I missed something. So what was the question?
You hate Seven Deadly Sins?
We're talking about Netflix adaptations, like Netflix animes.
Ooh,
are they good?
Netflix adaptations.
I hated Seven Deadly. I'm sorry.
I'll be honest with you.
Why?
Seven Deadly Sins is a no for me as well.
I hated Seven Deadly. It wasn't terrible, but I don't. The hype wasn't as much. Like once I watched it, and mind you, this is coming from 5 months of my closest homie saying, "Bro, nigga, you need to watch Seven Deadly. It go like." And one motherfucker, and this gonna be crazy. This gonna be hilarious, right? One motherfucker was like, "Yo."
Don't clap at me.
Yo. Yo. He said, bro, the animation go crazy.
Oh, he said the animation. Nah, don't.
See,
oh.
He said, don't clap.
Okay.
He said, don't
but
clap
then I raise you one that does have animation that goes crazy. High Rise Invasion.
Yes.
Ooh, that one do go. That do go.
I actually.
It's so good.
Okay, the thing with High Rise, I've seen clips.
But you haven't seen the full thing?
I haven't seen the full thing.
You gotta watch the full thing.
Cause isn't High Rise Invasion to do with the mask?
Yeah.
And cause I've seen it, I was like, yo, the motherfucker with the mask look cold as hell.
He cold. He is cold as hell.
He is.
I wanted to watch that because I thought the same thing. What stopped me from watching it was how overwhelmed TikTokers made it.
Okay, so just ignore TikTok because that's where you get cringy fans.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're gonna overwhelm everything.
I try to, but because of them and other reasons, I can't finish Hunter x Hunter without thinking.
Well, I'm sorry. What? Okay. Huh?
What? Hold on.
You haven't finished Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, due to reasons.
Sin, I'm gonna beat your ass.
That's just elite, bro. Hunter x Hunter is an elite anime.
I know I got really far, but listen, I was dating someone at the time, and they fucked it up for me. They fucked it
trust
up.
me.
Oh, that's different.
I understand.
Okay.
Trust me. Out of every motherfucker, I understand.
Okay, so then I got another one.
Right.
Because
Cannon
Slushi, I
Busters
think you
is
mentioned
low-key fire.
Slushi, I think you mentioned it earlier, but yes, Cannon Busters is fire. I watched that shit with my dad. Hilarious. But I think you brought it up early, but Baki?
Oh, yeah,
Elite,
Baki.
top tier.
Oh, Baki.
One that's top 5 at Netflix anime. Top 5, elite.
I know for me, as somebody, like I said, watch the entire catalog of Netflix animes for the most part, words bubble up like soda pop. That movie, such a beautiful movie. The animation is so good on it. And like the story.
Wait,
It's worth watching.
Wait, was Ultramarine Megamo, was that a Netflix anime?
Let me check, because I got Netflix open right now as we talk. Because, like, I wanted to make sure I could look for... Ultramarine Megamo is a Netflix original.
Okay, that was good. That was great, in my opinion. I fucking enjoyed it.
One.
I didn't watch it all the way through, but it looked cool.
Okay, I love that anime, and that's the anime that I watched that made me, and once I finished, it made me think, okay, maybe I can watch a couple of Netflix anime. Like maybe I can watch a couple of them.
Okay, but like, have any of you watched Devilman Crybaby?
That's just,
That's Netflix anime.
for lack of better words, that's just delicious.
Well, that's a Netflix adaptation.
It is a Netflix adaptation, but it's a Netflix adaptation done well.
That's the best anime Netflix has adapted.
I mean, I feel like it was rushed in one season. I feel like they could have stretched it out.
I mean, I feel like part of that comes down to budgeting and everything like that. But for the one season it did get. Now, if you want to talk about a bad Netflix adaptation, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, the Netflix adaptation of Sailor Moon. I'm sorry.
I chose to not watch.
I chose to not watch that. I chose to not watch that disgusting creation of an anime.
As someone who liked the original Sailor Moon, watching the Netflix adaptation just didn't feel right because it felt, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it has the same heart that the original one had, especially considering they made it so much brighter.
Can I
like,
ask a challenge question?
Challenge question? What's the challenge question?
Is it because it's too? Is it because of the nostalgia?
Nostalgia is a very blinding thing.
Nostalgia is a blinding thing. Granted, I agree with you. The shit was ass, but that's why I like. The first episode,
just looking at it aesthetically. No, because like when I tell you looking at it aesthetically, seeing that first episode feels like somebody's shining a fucking flashlight in my eyes. Like,
it's so bright.
It's so bright. Why the fuck are the outlines in white?
The first like Sailor Moon, I have a very deep connection with. So like, I remember I only watched the first episode. I only watched the first episode, and I didn't watch it again. Like, I didn't even make it. I didn't even make it past the first episode. I made it halfway.
I want to say I watched like the first 2 or 3, and I just couldn't pick it back up.
This shit was so heavy. That shit was so
Ooh. There's something I have to criticize about Netflix anime. Netflix originals. I feel like they're good until you get to the ones that introduce 3D CGI.
Okay, they have done some. I get it, but I can't say I 100% agree. They have done some good 3D CGI.
Some of it's good, some of it's bad. Like, I'll say Ajin is one of those ones that falls in between.
I could not watch Ajin.
Like, I watched it. And like, when it comes to CGI, it falls in between.
3D CGI can either make 3D CGI
or break a series.
It can either make or break an anime moment. It could either make.
Maybe flipping the CGI at weird moments though. Like there's a scene in Baki where literally one person is 3D and the rest are 2D.
No, hell, nah.
No, you can't do that.
Bro,
Like it.
so many
Yeah.
animes
So
have
many
made
do that.
moments. So many animes have made god tier moments in the anime community off of
Because of
bro,
the 3D
CGI.
animation.
Off the 3D.
Hey, bro, which is why I'm not gonna shit on anyone who decides to watch this, but I will give my opinion. You need help if you watch Godzilla anime. I genuinely feel bad for
Which one?
What?
Which one?
I'm sorry, there's a Godzilla anime?
you. Any of them that Netflix has created.
No. See, I gotta stop you on that one because what is it? What's the name of the series? Hold on. Godzilla
Godzilla
Singular
anime?
Point. Godzilla Singular Point is actually
There's
really
multiple
good.
Godzilla anime?
Yeah, there's multiple
Godzilla
Godzilla. There's multiple.
Godzilla anime.
There's multiple
Why is
Godzilla anime.
Godzilla so important?
So
Why is it
because
radioactive lizard?
so the reason why I know so much is because I have a friend who's obsessed with kaiju. So there are 3 Godzilla anime Okay, they're like movies. You have those are 3 parts. The Netflix
Does
originals.
one of the movies have Mecha Godzilla or King Kong?
I don't know. I never watched them.
You can
I
see
like
the
it. I have a friend.
Or Robot Lizard.
You're asking the wrong person. You are really asking the wrong person. But so yeah, there's 3 Netflix original Godzilla movies. I didn't watch them because I'm not that big a fan of kaiju and things like that. And the only reason why I know so much about them is because I have a friend who is literally obsessed to them to the point where she's created her own kaiju monsters and things like that.
I mean, shit, that's kind of goated though.
That's what
I have to meet her.
I will show y'all her artwork. And like,
No,
hell, I'll even invite her to the. She has Discord, so I'll invite her to the server so y'all can talk to her about it. But when I tell you,
Special guest art section.
hey, I'm sure she would love to, but like, she's kind of shy, so we'll see. But as far as those, I never watched them, and they look like, just looking at them on Netflix right now, they look like they're completely 3D animated, which. Oh wait! Oh, hold on! I'm watching a trailer. Pause! I'm watching a trailer for one right now. Shit looks kind of good. It looks kind of good.
I'm
Okay.
talking about this shit, and this motherfucker is scrolling for Netflix fucking suggestions. That's crazy. All right.
Listen,
No, because we're
That's the
talking about
thing.
Netflix anime, so I pulled it up. But like, Godzilla
what I'm
Singular
doing.
Point is a full series that they made. It's a full Netflix original series, and it's so good. Like,
Okay.
I watched
Me
it from beginning to
personally-
end, and it had my full attention.
this goes back to what Slushi or was it Hayo? One of them said this earlier. But like, I would love to watch Godzilla Singular Point if only some of the characters weren't 2D and 3D in the same frame.
No. That's not what happens in that one. Godzilla Singular Point it's a series, but like, what they do is the monsters will be 3D, and like the mechas, because they have mecha suits in it, but
It's like the Pacific
the
Rim
mech
type
suits
shit.
will be in like a what?
Like
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim type shit. Like shit?
Kind of.
Pacific Rim is elite though.
Yeah.
I want
like-
that to become an anime.
They'll have moments like that, but they blend it so well with the 2D that it works out really well. Like, it's almost like how Demon Slayer blends their 2D and 3D animations.
Okay, yeah.
To the point where it's like, you know there's a difference, but they work it so well on the same plane that like, it doesn't really bother you.
It can be done.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
You just have to know how to do it.
Dude. A lot of people
Demon
don't.
Slayer has 3D animation like outside of the game.
Yeah. The series,
Yeah.
if you actually pay attention to the series, it has 3D animation.
You said
You can
outside
see
of-
it. Flip.
Wait, you said outside of what?
Outside of the
video
game.
Wait.
And since we're on
I've
the
never seen
topic
it
of
in the anime.
games-
It either must be that good.
Since we're on the topic of games, are anime games declining?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
No.
yes and no.
Yes and no. This is when we will be seeing more, since the anime fans are being catered to now. but they're going for quality over quantity. When in the past they just put out games for games. So yes and no.
Okay. Anime games are declining with when those games are catered to anime series. Like Dragon Ball is running out of fucking ideas. Like I'm gonna be bro, listen, Dragon Ball is running out of fucking ideas. I will admit
They can't do shit.
I will admit this new game that's coming out, that's sort of like a Dead by Daylight type of feel. I think like you're surviving. I think you're surviving against Cell. And you're like you're like a regular human, right? Like you're like a regular human, like Oolong and shit. Like you're a regular human. That's creative. If they continue to go into that direction of kind of going out of the box. But the problem with that is, the problem with these type with anime games is that some motherfuckers are just too close-minded.
Yes.
When it comes to anime games, some motherfuckers are way too close-minded when it comes to like, especially when it comes to the Dragon Balls, Naruto's, the Sword Art Online games, what other games, what other series that have games like that? Attack on Titan, One Piece, all those. Some people are way too close-minded. Some people are way too close-minded when it comes to these things. And sometimes it's warranted. Jump Force was dog shit. Okay, Jump Force was ass, and Jump Force was so bad. Jump Force was supposed to be the next. It was supposed to be J-Stars. It was supposed to be J-Stars.
Yep.
Like. That shit was literally supposed to be how it was supposed to be, as influential and as big and as fan loved as fucking J-Stars was. It didn't live up. So with those type of games, yes, anime games are declining. But on the other side, where me personally, it was this game. I played this anime game titled Scarlet Nexus. Some people didn't like it. Some people didn't like it. That's cool. I personally loved the Scarlet Nexus game, and now it's getting a Netflix. It's not a Netflix. It's getting an anime. But
wait. Scarlet Nexus is?
Yeah, it's already out.
I can't.
So then,
what, for real?
Yeah,
my question is, should anime games be more like fighter based or like story based?
Depends on if it's an anime. Depends if it's going off of an actual anime and just going on of its own. Because Tales of Arise, while I haven't played it, I've watched gameplay on it, and it looks great. It looks one like a top tier anime game in my humble opinion. So it's like, okay, we have the Scarlet Nexus, but those are fighting games, right? But they're also, like you said, they're also story based. It's a perfect blend where these two things with fighting and story based are parallel to each other, and they're going on a straight line together. It's like that. But for games like Xenoverse, where I want to say it's strictly fighting. There's a story to it, and there's a whole ass lore to it. So with that, yeah.
There's a story game and there's a fighting game. There's always one that will be the main focus.
And it's a lot of games. The problem, Code Vein as well. Code Vein is a really good anime game. Anime Dark Souls for the motherfuckers who hear this and love it.
Fuck Code Vein.
It's Anime Dark Souls. And
hey, speaking of that, God Eater is really, really underrated. I would like to say.
God Eater
as an anime.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
it is underrated.
And game.
Never seen it nor played it actually.
I've watched the anime. I watched the Netflix anime, which was actually pretty good, and I wanted it to get a continuation.
That needs a sequel.
Because, like, as someone who went in not knowing what it was about, just watching the anime, and I think that was one of those ones I watched with my dad. And it is very rare that me and my dad find animes that we can both enjoy, but we both agreed that was a really good anime.
You also got My Heroes One Justice, and
Uh,
it had
Justice.
One's Justice had so
That game was
much. It has so much, and then you have kind of lesser known games, but still really great. It was this anime game
Punch
called,
Man?
huh?
One Punch Man?
That was, I forgot that was a game. That should tell you everything. I forgot that was a game. I forgot that was a game. No offense. Listen. No offense to like One Punch Man fans. And the game is okay.
Was that a fighting game?
I don't know. I never watched gameplay on it.
I forgot the One Punch Man game.
It's because I didn't watch One Punch
I
Man.
don't think I cared.
I didn't care. I didn't watch One Punch Man. That's why I haven't played the One Piece games. But wait, but like you also
I watched it.
You also have underrated anime games. Like I don't know if y'all ever played it. Slushi, you might have because it's on Game Pass, but it's this anime game called Tales of Vesperia. And that is a really
I played it.
And it's a great one. Then you also have the Nier games. And
okay,
those are good.
But games based off are declining. God damn it.
Well, you're good now, I think.
Based off TV shows. Yeah.
Based off the actual TV shows it's declining. But games that are kind of being made on its own are
inspired by.
I was about to say, do we really need more games made based off of the TV shows?
I mean, okay, the Demon Slayer game is pretty solid.
I want to fire.
No. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying, like, in terms of exposure, they already get so much from the anime, manga, and merchandise. Okay. Do they necessarily need the games?
To answer your question, I say series that either haven't had games or haven't had good games need games. Well, better games. If like what I'm trying to
say. Okay, so then me being the person I am, again, female perspective. Hi, how do you feel about like mobile graphic novel games such as Mystic Messenger and Arcane?
I respect graphic novels. They're just not a genre. I
can step my size 12 foot in.
That's why I said as the female perspective here, because I figured you guys hadn't really played graphic novels, but as someone who was a part of the Mystic Messenger fan base for a little while, and I was into Arcane for a little bit. If you have the dedication for them, they're good. They're done well, especially for mobile games. Like these are mobile games that have like cult fan bases that are truly dedicated and constantly growing.
This game is pretty.
When it comes to graphic novels, are you only specifically speaking on the mobile versions of the games?
No, I'm not only
games like Danganronpa and Ace Attorney, which are really good.
Ace Attorney.
Listen, there's an OR, okay?
Anyways, but no. But those also play into what I'm talking about. Like, those are anime games because you guys are speaking strictly fighters, which I understand fighters tend to be what gain more traction. But these are anime games that also tend to have cult followings because of their storytelling elements and because of that interactive level. And I guess that's kind of what I was talking about more so when I asked the question of fighting versus story, because these are strictly story games. For graphic novel games, they're strictly the story, playing as the main character, being a part of the story versus fighters.
Is Danganronpa really a fighter?
No, Danganronpa is a graphic novel.
Okay, no. Hey, but yeah, what I was gonna say, like, hey, I mean, like, a couple people have died in Danganronpa.
Okay, but here's the thing. Hear me out. Hold on. But are you the one who killed him in a fight? Like, just because they died. Wait. We can talk about that later.
Golly. Oh, brother.
I don't even get here.
Look, I loved it. Me personally, I love the violent direction we're going in.
Hey. We gotta keep it family friendly-ish. We gotta keep it family friendly-ish.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. This is
Danganronpa wasn't family friendly.
Danganronpa wasn't family friendly.
We can be like Deadpool in a different session, okay?
Hey, yo.
I looked up that game.
The Deadpool game is actually really fucking fun.
I'm looking at this Mystic Messenger game. This looks very. It's pretty.
I can tell you, Mystic Messenger is a game for women.
It's a pretty game.
It's a game targeted towards female audiences.
Both will still be made because of it's who you target to. Guys,
they have a game for Clannad?
We prefer fighting games. Yeah, it's a visual novel for Clannad. It's still
I never knew about that. I gotta get it.
But I say,
where do I buy it?
Overall though, I say like anime games aren't declining, but they're declining.
Games based on a series are declining.
Games based on a series are declining until we have a game that is based off of a series that kind of reached the level of the first few Shippuden, like the
Ninja Storm?
The Ninja Storm series and the. Can you say the Xenoverse series?
No, Budokai
Tenkaichi, that series. Until you see anime games that reach kind of that height.
For that series.
Alright.
Raging Blast? Question mark?
Raging Blast was top tier. Bro, Raging Blast was good. I'm saying like, damn Sonic, but like.
Okay, but with you guys saying that, I raise one big final question to end us out for the night or for the day, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Time to be Kanye?
Depending on when you're watching it.
Yeah, basically. If the big three didn't exist, and we're classifying the big three as One Piece. What were we saying? We said One Piece, Bleach, and
Naruto, the big three.
Yeah, Naruto. My bad. Blanking.
I'm rubbing my fingers right. I'm rubbing my hands right now.
So it seems my Kanye analogy.
Hold on. Let me finish the question. If they did not exist, like at all, what animes would take their place?
Hunter.
Hunter definitely would have to go in there.
Should have been there. I love Bleach, but I love
Hunter would have to go. I can't.
Okay. Are we talking about during that time, right? During that time?
Sure, we'll say during that time.
Okay, wait, real quick, before you start, what are we classifying as that time? We'll say 90s, like 1995 to early
90s. It's like late 90s through 2000.
95 to 2005.
Oh damn! Gintama.
That's a 20 year.
Gintama.
95.
Gintama. Samurai Champloo. Definitely.
See, I would say, but like I can't say Gintama because it didn't get the Western influence. Like it didn't get big in the West until after the early 2000s.
I know people are probably gonna get on my ass because they most likely wouldn't consider this. I say Pokemon is there.
Okay, Pokemon is in
the only reason
Pokemon is in the same realm as Dragon Ball. Where it's like it's above the big three. It's above the big three.
Like it's like one of those grandfather animes where it's like you can't put it in there.
A lot of Pokemon money doesn't even come from the anime. It comes from merchandising. The anime don't make
that too.
And the games.
Yeah.
I mean, if you say that about Pokemon, would you say the same thing about Yu-Gi-Oh? Because it was really popular during its time, but no one's probably going to consider it a big thing.
Of course.
But then you also have to take into consideration that Yu-Gi-Oh merchandise was literally the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like outside of the card
game was the pull.
The card game was the merchandising.
Is anime and manga sales. Merchandising don't get put into that.
No, it's based off of manga and anime sales.
While the anime was top tier and elite, Motherfuckers play Yu-Gi-Oh. They played the card game. Like
They played the card game more than they talked about the anime. Honestly,
True.
the card game is what
but
gained it such popularity.
I feel like for most people, the manga and anime is what did it for them.
But you also got to remember that the manga is completely different from the anime, because in the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga, the card game that is now so popularized was only there for one chapter. But because people love that chapter so much, they made the series and the card game an actual thing. Because originally in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, they play a bunch of different games, and if you lose the game, you get sent to the Shadow Realm. But because of because the chapter that featured the Yu-Gi-Oh card game became so popular, they made the series, thus making the catalyst for the actual card game.
Still there.
I don't remember.
Like that one Dice Game episode, that bitch was ass.
Yu-Gi Boy. Okay.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, I had to get one in.
I had to get one in, bro.
Niggas.
Niggas, bro.
Hold on. We're all black.
You sure? No, go get it. I'm joking.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
Don't make me the bad guy.
I'm not the bad guy here. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wait. So we can't put Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or Beyblade
Or Dragon Ball. I wouldn't say Beyblade either.
No.
Oh.
Beyblade was also merchandise.
Because the other thing is, you also have to take into consideration that the big three is based off of Shonen Jump.
Are we talking? Okay, so is it only shonens that we're putting in there?
No, it doesn't have to be only. Shonens have been the only ones that we're talking about, but shonens don't have to be the only ones on there. Because, like, let's think about it realistically. You put in that time period, Inuyasha was a really big hit back then, and Inuyasha is not a shonen.
But I feel
It's
me
not.
personally, I will put Inuyasha in there.
I
I
definitely
would
would.
too.
Yeah.
I would too.
I would put Inuyasha. And some motherfuckers might not agree, but
I can't lie. A lot of people probably wouldn't agree with that one, but you gotta look at it realistically. They had really good manga sales, and the anime was doing really well.
what about you? What about Yu Yu Hakusho?
Is that
Yes. I say yes.
If it's not too early, then yes, most fucking definitely.
Well, okay. I look at it like this: are we counting when that anime first aired? Because I mean, Sailor Moon didn't end until 1997.
Yeah,
It's when it aired.
I don't think that count. I don't think that. No, because it aired. Didn't it air in like the early 90s?
I think it did.
I mean, she said 95 through like
I did say 95.
2000.
Sailor Moon is in the big three with Dragon Ball and
Yeah. And Yu Yu Hakusho wouldn't be able to make this list because it came out in 94 and ended in 96.
with Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon and the
So we're saying
early 90s.
our grandfather big three would be Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and Yu Yu Hakusho.
Shit, you are off on that shit too. That shit came out earlier. Yu Yu
Yu
Hakusho came out in 92.
Oh shit!
God damn, never mind.
Here goes all the fanboys in the comment section. Dragon Ball is not up there.
Dragon Ball is not up there.
Fuck you, yes it is.
Shut up, bro.
It influenced
It's
a
still
majority of the
going
shonen we have today.
Listen, we all have our interesting opinions on Dragon Ball, but we acknowledge before Goku, to be respectful, fans say, yeah, there's a lot of words I was thinking about. Goku fans say, oh my god, why isn't Dragon Ball there? Dragon Ball is the goddamn Dragon. Dick sucker, but Dragon Ball.
Draft in my room.
Yeah, you know, COVID's around. Damn. But we understand Dragon Ball is the grandfather of anime. It is not going to be in the big three, even though technically it's
shonen anime to be specific.
Yeah.
Godfather of shonen anime.
Anime.
And some motherfuckers will say like, okay, I know a couple of people.
Sailor Moon could beat Goku's ass. Anyways.
No, I'm saying, and some people I know will say the big four, because they automatically have to put Dragon Ball there. But that don't count this time, motherfucker. He's the grandfather, okay?
He's the grandfather of this conversation.
He's the cool grandfather.
Okay, I don't want to make this conversation specifically Dragon Ball related, but I will like to say, when people refer to, when fans, or not fans, but just people in general refer to Dragon Ball nowadays, they aren't even talking about OG Dragon Ball. They're talking about Z. They don't understand Z because they never seen OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit, a lot of this shit that was explained and that happened in Z was because of Dragon Ball.
I feel like Dragon Ball gets a lot of shit when it comes to that aspect.
But
yeah, I don't lie. I grew up on Dragon Ball. Like, I remember sitting on the sofa with my dad and sister watching episodes of Dragon Ball. Like, you guys are probably gonna hate me for this, but like, I remember watching Z Kai.
I watched.
Which a lot of people.
What you mean we gonna hate you
for that?
Z Kai was good. Z Kai was good.
I know there are some people who are like, Z Kai was like the worst.
Listen, Z Kai was the brotherhood treatment, okay? Z Kai was the brotherhood treatment for Dragon Ball Z, all right?
But yeah, I remember watching Z Kai and like loving that shit.
The animation was
why
beautiful.
I love Nicktoons. See why I love
Shout out
Nicktoons?
fucking Nicktoons.
Facts, shout out Nicktoons. Shout out Nicktoons.
Listen, bro, I watch Nicktoons more than Nickelodeon itself. All right, but
okay, but like you also. Unrelated topic, but just throwing this out there. Nicktoons was designed for guys. Just putting that out there.
That's the point of Nicktoons. Nicktoons.
But anyways,
Disney XD.
Take your ass to Disney. Take your ass to Disney.
Hold on. Wait,
Disney XD was also there for guys.
She might not be wrong. Hey, they had a
Stop
Skechers cartoon.
We're off topic. We're off topic.
Okay. Wait.
Big three.
Big three. This is a conversation for another day. All right. This bullshit. I'm not getting attacked right now.
Yo,
Avatar should be on this list.
No. Big three. Big fucking three. Okay, 3.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Shut the fuck up.
Not an anime.
Yes, it is.
The hood is an anime.
American animes, bro. Boondocks is a fucking.
The hood avatar is an anime. Okay. Wait. Okay. RDC World is an anime channel. Okay.
Okay. So we've said, fuck. Inuyasha is 1. We need 2 more.
Oh, so we all agreed on Inuyasha?
I think we all agreed on Inuyasha.
Okay.
Hunter. Wait, when did Hunter come out?
Hunter came out initially, like the original series or the new one?
We'll say the
original.
Yeah, we'll say the original.
Let me look that up real quick.
Because I know the re-release came out in 2011, 2012.
I believe it was like 95, 96 when it came out.
99.
It's
99.
1999.
It still counts.
So that counts. Technically, it counts.
Yeah, it does count.
Tell me why.
October 16, 1999.
Tell me why I'm looking at a list. I'm looking at a list of like late 90s animes that came out in the late 90s. And Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No, fuck that dog. I hate Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yo, I fucking love Courage. But anyways, hey, we could beef on this later. Don't you dare bring up my childhood trauma. Anyways.
Okay, no.
But like, but Hunter x Hunter did end up getting a brotherhood treatment because they got that 2011 remake.
Code Geass.
When did it come out?
2006.
Too short though. Okay, but like, isn't Code Geass only like 12 episodes?
So if that's the case, are we keeping Death Note out?
Code Geass isn't 12 episodes.
I was about to say, isn't Code Geass long? Not long, but like it's a solid
series.
It's a solid series. Wait a damn minute. Full Metal Alchemist. Wait a minute. Hold
Oh
on.
no,
Wait a minute.
no,
Come on,
because
wait a
I
minute.
can't count the first one.
I
I
can't
can't
the
count
first one. I can't
Alchemist.
Yeah, because
I need
it
Full Metal
literally got the
Brotherhood.
brother
I
treatment.
need Brotherhood.
Literally, the
The
main question
Literally
of
got the
Brother
today,
treatment.
Brotherhood. So when did Brotherhood come out?
So that wasn't in 2000 and 2005.
That was like 2012.
That was like
No, it
a
wasn't.
little bit later. That was in 2010s, I think.
2009. The first episode aired April 5th, 2009.
Can't do it.
No,
Wait,
too late.
Doesn't count.
Wait, if that's the case, I can't put Code Geass. That's in 2006.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did 95 to 05.
We got Hunter.
We got Inuyasha, Hunter x Hunter. We need one more.
Fruits
Mega
Basket.
Man.
I can't say Fruits Basket because even the first one didn't come out. I don't think the
Cowboy
first one.
Bebop.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I can't do it. I can't do it.
He's gonna bring
Why
up
did you do it?
Trigun.
Why can't you do it?
Because Gurren Lagann is breathing. Gurren Lagann is breathing, though. I don't. Gurren Lagann existed, okay? Gurren Lagann
It exists in 2007.
It was in 2007.
See,
Give us Cowboy Bebop. Come on.
you gotta give us Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
Listen,
Gurren Lagann
and
got it.
please, no one take this as I don't like.
But I mean,
Cowboy
Rurouni Kenshin is there as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Oh
I mean.
shit!
That's what I mean.
Rurouni
Kenshin.
about that too.
Wait.
That's what I was.
No,
that's why I
like,
was
we
so
even
hard. That's why I was so hard pressed on like. Okay, I was so hard pressed on like. I don't know if it's for Cowboy Bebop right there.
But we even said Ronin Kenshin has a cult following. Even then, it had a cult following. It was never truly mainstream. Cowboy Bebop is one of those animes that was, while it's died out of the limelight now, was
I think it's
mainstream.
coming back. Wait.
Well, it was making a comeback when it was getting the Netflix adaptation, but then the Netflix adaptation got canceled because of
Which is a good thing
backlash.
that it got canceled because Netflix should not touch that anime.
They were doing a live action
Yeah,
adaptation,
so they
and I think the episodes are still available on Netflix, but I believe it got canned because of the backlash they were receiving.
Next.
But even still, Cowboy Bebop was much more mainstream than Kenshin.
Serial Experiments Lane? Question mark.
Was?
What?
Yeah, the fact that we all said what mean that's not even an option. I'm sorry, Sin.
Fully cool.
Not.
I mean, no. I'm only
Is
questioning
Fully
it because
in the
people talk about it.
Fully cooly.
Is it within our timeline?
Okay.
I hope give me Cowboy Bebop. Goddamn it.
Listen, no, and I think that's what it is. I like, bro. It
Okay.
came out. Wait, no,
I
it
think
came
you
out
just-
2000. It came out 2000.
Came out
It
2000.
came out 2000.
I like Cowboy Bebop
Hey.
more than.
Fully
I-
cool.
I understand your personal holdups on it, but honestly,
Everyone
we've
give
got to
it?
give it.
Okay,
No.
no.
Don't nobody know Fully
Yeah,
Cooley.
Hayo,
No
that's
one
what I was
really
gonna
knows
say.
Fully.
The only people who appreciate Fully Cooley are the ones who understand it.
Yeah, he's got a point on that one.
He's not mainstream at all.
No. I understand you don't want to give Cowboy Bebop that
We
spot.
got Gundam, though. You know.
Nigga,
Oh, he's got to put Gundam is
I
I
understand
just
you don't want to give it.
I don't want to give it. I love Cowboy Bebop,
But it's
fucking
true,
Rurouni
though.
Kenshin exists, though. It's like,
Can you name a character from Gundam?
Okay, wait. Why aren't we giving it to Rurouni Kenshin?
that's what, like,
We
Rurouni
said
Kenshin
it
exists.
ourselves that it's a cult following. You can't give a
Yeah.
big spot to a cult following.
I am fighting my demons in this chair right now.
I understand. But them demons gonna have to
Dude,
chill out for a bit.
Rurouni Kenshin, no.
It doesn't have it didn't have the following that Cowboy Bebop had though.
You wanna debate that?
I've had to.
I'm not
explain
debating that.
I can
Kenshin
debate
to
that.
multiple people.
I'm-
I've
As
never
a fan,
had to
as a
explain
big
Cowboy
fan of
Bebop.
both anime, it doesn't. I can.
Because
say with
here's the
confidence,
thing:
it
when you talk to general anime fans, if you say Cowboy Bebop, most people, even if they haven't watched it, watched it know what you're talking about. You say Rurouni Kenshin, and they look at you like you're fucking crazy.
Oh, Evangelion is there.
That's what I said.
We're gonna put Trauma.
Duh.
Okay, the world is depressed. I don't think they want to watch.
Wait a minute. Berserk.
When did Berserk come out?
No.
Nah.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Okay.
Hell
Okay.
no. Hell no. Fuck no. Hell no.
So
No.
wrapping up the conversation.
Cowboy Bebop.
We've got. I know. Hayo's dying over there. Somebody just put like X over his icon for him being dead.
Berserk,
Ignore him.
Berserk is still
Anyways.
going till this day. That's crazy.
So what we've got is we've got Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop, and Hunter x Hunter, right? No.
Mm-hmm.
We did say Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay. So those would be the big three if the current big three didn't exist.
I win.
Wait. Can you say the list again?
Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop, and Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Alright.
Inuyasha,
So-
Cowboy Bebop and Hunter x Hunter.
So,
It's just
that
the
being
fact that
said-
there's so many other
Like there's so many
anime
other
you could put
And-
there.
Cowboy Bebop.
I mean, yeah, but why do you think even the current big three are always debated? Because
Because there's so many of them.
there are so many options.
Oh, okay. I don't want to. I don't think y'all wanted to I don't think y'all want to prolong this conversation. But
No.
today,
Alright,
nowadays, modern day top 3.
No, we're
Modern
not
day
talking
big
about
three.
this right now. We're not talking about this right now.
We
could talk about this another time.
We could end it off on that though.
We can end it off on that question.
We could end it off on that question. The modern day.
I love a good cliffhanger.
Modern day. We'll leave that
Modern day
little
big
tidbit
three?
there. Modern day big three.
I already have mine. I've thought about this.
Alright,
I hate to.
I personally don't have it. Kind of. I have like 2. But
You know what?
don't you even start.
We're gonna.
I will.
end it
I
here.
will kick you out of
We're
this.
gonna end it
All right.
here.
So then, we're your neighborhood idiots. We'd like to thank you for listening and spending time with us. We hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you
I would
all.
like to
Now
say,
get out.
during this whole
Damn.
conversation, I done did rolled and smoked a whole blunt.
This was not a podcast, and he definitely didn't do that.
And,
Anyways.
All right, get out. We'll invite you back when we have the next party. Get out.